got high rollers that are large enough to spoil you. You know they got tracks of crack that don't lack but have volume. And they keep you coming back for more, like a magnet. It's a habit, you grab it and you're out the door. Time after time after time and again. You know you go to a meeting and the greeting is how are you, my friend? Now what you need? I'll hook it and double and triple it for an average fee. Plus, I'll throw in some blunts for free. You know, this goes on and on and on and over again until you ask him to lend you some. Oh shit, you said it. You slip and you snivel for credit. Back again, now you're indebted and you thought he'd forget it. Now you're amping and you're jonesing and you're creeping back to his door, steady swearing to God that all you need is one more. But your welcome is worn out, cause brother, you went out. But let me tell you what I got in store. Since you're having withdrawals and you're trying to hold back tears, and your bill is overdue for almost a year, yo, I tell you what, here's the solution for your fears. You better settle for a beer, cause love don't live here anymore. I know three brothers that hail from a small town where chances were few to flex the hip-hop sound. So 2 by 1 they fled the land of sun and fun, and they did what they had to do to get the job done. Yo, the years rolled by as did the dollars. They gained fame and fortune and at the same time some knowledge. But back at the crib the idle mind was at work. Shoulders turned cold and smiles turned into smirks. But the brothers didn't let it get them down. You know, they kept their heads to the sky and their feet on solid ground. Until one day they flew back home to visit. Knocked on an old friend's door and heard, who is it? You know, what's up with that? They were anticipating a welcome like Nelson Mandela, but they got played out like that dog, you know, old Yeller. Yeah, that's a sad thing, you know. Your hopes, your dreams, everything that you strived for and worked hard for was shattered. You know, and it seems that the dollars and cents made everybody change. But we're not to blame, cause we remain the same. You know, saying stuff like, yo, who was that at my door? You better get away from here, because, love don't live here. The ladies, he drives them all crazy. And with a smile and a wink of an eye, it's a drink he'll buy, but just enough to make you spread those thighs. But boys will be boys, like playing with toys, as men will be men, so he be dogging girls again and again. He's like a maniac, the pro of hitting them and quitting them. The way he did them, the homies stopped hanging with him. Until that day when our boy finally met his match, he couldn't hold, full, or control this new piece of snatch. Busted by the bug he was bitten on account of the skins he was hitting. You know, he was turned out and sprung like a Safeway chicken. On more than one occasion, she was seen with other men, but he ain't trying to hear that shit. He's just a friend. So quick and slick, she pulled his card, and with wit, she dragged him the whole 9 yards. He was mentally beat down and physically shaken. She reinforced the fact of who's bringing home the bacon. Like a plane down in flames or the agony of defeat, your ego's destroyed, so to the past you reach. But like your worst nightmare or your greatest fear, your past sings out these words: love don't live here.